I hope you had a wonderful evening last night with the dev live stream, because man, did we get a lot of information. Would we have wanted just a little bit more information? Yes, but you know, we agree like that. I am gonna have to give the warning already, okay? I'm feeling very vicious today. Mostly because I have seen the rumors going around about the new key art being AI art, and I'm just so angry about stupid people acting stupid. Stop! Like, even someone on my Twitter tried to ask Grok about it. It's ridiculous. I'm so mad about it. I'm really excited for all the news we got. I actually have the recap right here. I came prepared today, okay? I came prepared because we have so much to talk about. Aaron looked like he was about to have a... I know, Bill Zimmer! I picked up on that as well. Eric looked so worried. I'm like, oh no, Keith, he's the wild card. What is he gonna say too much about? It was so funny. You could just see the panic in his face, and oh no, now Keith is talking and he has a tendency to tell us too much. It was so hilarious. But yeah, they have already come out with a recap article, of course, talking about what was on the live stream. So that of course has a link to the YouTube video with the VOD, which, you know, is great for everyone who missed it. So it's already available on YouTube as well for anyone who might need to see it again, okay? Oh yeah, and there's of course drops going on, so if you weren't at the live stream yesterday, you know, you can watch your favorite streamer for an hour, and then, you know, you get this decoration with the Voss Interpreter's Retreat key art, which I think is really great. I like this one as well. It's very nice. So just 1 hour and you will get this one, so that's easy enough. But they also then show what mount we're gonna get when the update comes out, which is this glorious, really purple Ackley. Like, it is super purple. I think they are doing it because it's the dedicated Twitch drop. So they're going with the purple theme because of Twitch. Twitch's theme is of course purple. So I think that's kind of what it's going with. I think some mounts it's fit better on than others. I'm still hyped about this one because it is just like, represent where you got it. Of course, from your favorite streamer on Twitch, okay? It's just a little bit of free stuff, and it's a way to engage the community and engage the community with content creators as well, of everyone coming together for streams and so on. So I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. The other news, of course, is that there's a holiday sale that is currently available until December 9th. 50% off collection on unlock sale. That is hence why it's also in my title, of course, because get your sale going now that it's available. Unlock all those things in your collection that you would like to get done. Kokish, are you gonna come back streaming if 8.0 happens? Man, I am hoping that's gonna be the news we're getting in the letter. I am hoping we will get news of 8.0. That is. So of course there was an update on the story as well. We had Caitlin and Ashley in giving a recap of what has been going on since Malgus came back and all that kind of stuff, of what is some of the you know, motivations that's behind the situation, both from him and from Hedda and so on. So there was like a fairly extensive recap before they then talked about where the story is heading, and that you know, the reason why it's called Galactic Threads is because you will have to go in a lot of different direction to figure out what is going on, which, you know, that sounds like there's gonna be quite a lot of investigatory work to find out that Malgus is of course getting his teaching from Kreia. He is totally Kreia's acolyte, okay? That is gonna be the fan fiction in my head. I am totally Malgus's apprentice, absolutely, yes. I will follow him to the end of the galaxy and let it burn. What they also talked about, of course, is that initially when it comes out, the French and German voiceovers has not been recorded yet, so they will be released without that. So it will be all in English but with German and French subtitles. So yes, they were talking about the recap and talking about how we are gonna be delivering the decisive blow to the hidden chain, and you know, that Malgus have been freed, and then we are now gonna joined several allies to seek answers about Shay's, betrayal, Darth Holocron, the Hidden Chains, and the looming threat of Malgus, of course. Malgu! I really hope we'll get the opportunity to just follow him. Then they, of course, talked about wreckage on Dantooine. And we're waiting for the new iteration, because in the new iteration, we will get access to the stronghold. For those who don't know, Eric Musker will be streaming tomorrow as well, which I believe is gonna be on twitch.tv/SWTOR, so their official Twitch account, where he's gonna be streaming for 2 hours doing the wreckage on Dantooine. So the more people who join in, you get to play with Eric Musker. Everyone should join in and have fun, and let's see if we can't get these, levels, like, see how fast we can get through it. That would be really, really fun. I have already offered that Eric can come play with us, the ones who have already killed the orbital core. Okay, the wreckage on Dantooine, where of course have shown the biomes, which are gorgeous, by the way, for those who have not been on the PTS yet. They are absolute, like, the art team has really outdone themselves with this. It looks gorgeous. There's a few tweaks that I would hope gets implemented here and there, but otherwise it's really great, and I think the more people are going to participate in it, the more fun it will always be, because you can get through all of these levels really quickly and then get access to the boss, which is, the real end game is to get to the orbital core, of course. But they talked a little bit about that, and that is where they also clarified some things for us. The current boss of orbital core is meant to be this hard. It is meant to be this hard. It is meant to be master mode. It is really this tough on purpose. They will be adding it in as you do the dynamic encounters. You get reputation up, you work with the GSI, you get access to the reputation band, and all these things. You will be able to get buffs that will make it easier for you to join in on this boss. So that everyone, even someone like Eric Musker, will be able to do it. And yes, that is their words, okay. Not to say Eric is a bad player, but it was what they said themselves. While this boss is intended to be a challenge, the encounter will become easier over time as players make progress on a new reputation track that will not only unlock new rewards, but also helpful consumables that will give players an extra hand in navigating the encounters in the crash site outpost. The only question I have with this, which I also did send in as feedback on the forums, is that can we turn this off? I am not the only one who has expressed this concern. Several people wrote to me last night as well. Will we be able to turn this off? Because without tooting my own horn, but I am gonna do it, I have already killed it on PTS with Kogesh, Connor, and Powerpole, which means, the really, really good players will like it how it is, and will maybe even like it if we can get the opportunity to get all the empowered bosses implemented into the fight and so on. And I am not against this, that as you play through it and you learn and you spend more time and so on, that it will then become easier and that everyone will be able to do it. I think that's great. I think it's a great different approach to the boss fight. I just want to be able to turn it off. Yeah, I killed it, by the way. I'm proud, okay? I want to say it. They talked about as well of the plethora of rewards that will be available. They basically said everything you can see in that area, whether that is armors, mounts, pets, biomes, plants, flowers, whatever, it will all be available as rewards. You can get it from various things like the reputation vendor, which actually has a lot of keys to the stronghold, by the way. Completing encounters, killing enemies, drop from the boss. Like this one, I've gotten a lot of times from this already. Completing achievements, of course, and other vendors, other secret vendors that's going to be strewn around in the area that we're going to find. It's going to be great as well, like a little scavenger hunt. And these are some of the mounts, of course, that will be available along with the mini pets. Which of course is based on whatever biome it represents. I like the idea of these, I do. So, like the big rock. I really want the rock one, it's so dumb, I know. Exactly, I'm sorry. Man see rock, man happy. Exactly, it doesn't take a lot. They showed some of the plants as well. Oh, there's actually volume on this. Showed some of the plants that will also be part of the decorations that will also be rewards. So like there's a whole lot of things. Highly anticipated and requested reward is a cozy homestead, which, to be honest, can I just call it out here? Okay, SWTOR, we love you guys, but this is a little bit of a lie. This is not a cozy homestead on Dantooine. This is an estate. Okay, this is like the Metali estate from Knights of the Old Republic. It's not a homestead. It's not a little farmstead or anything. This is an estate that we're gonna get the hands on, which looks amazing. Like it looks amazing. It is huge. It has so many, like there's a cave right there, you can see, like the big entrance, like the big dome and so on in the background, and like all kinds of, I know there's music from the background of the game from, so I'm still in game, but this is not a cozy homestead. Okay, this is an estate. So please don't use that wording. This is not cozy. This is wealth. Which, to be honest, I'm happy to have. So it says here that players who make progress through the reputation track will unlock the Dantooine stronghold itself. So through the reputation. And additional room keys can be purchased from the reputation vendor, which I have already seen on PTS, and I think most of you have as well. These keys will be made available over time as players reach higher statuses on the track. To completely unlock the stronghold, players must reach maximum status. Then they of course talked about the PvP, and yes, I acknowledge I don't care about PvP at all. I have no stake in it at all. I don't give a flying fire truck. I don't. But for everyone who loves PvP, this is a new that is gonna be released, of course, with the usual that you're gonna get like some cool decorations, some titles, and this is of course the new armor set that will be part of the PvP reward track, which I believe is gonna be available. Yeah, it's gonna be available with 7.8 and will run for 16 weeks, as we always do. Next up, Cartel market offerings. So they of course talking about new utility bundles and equipment bundles that's going to be available with 7.8. One of them is this, like this reforged Havoc armor. It looks amazing. I am just so happy we get that stupid triangle off, that I can get the armor without that. And it looks very much like the one in the cinematic trailer. I'm guessing it's going to be like 2100 Cartel coins or something like that, but we don't know what the price is yet. Then they also showed the Yavin utility bundle, which is, you know, like they're starting to do all of these things with the utility bundles that fits with the various strongholds. I like this idea. Because it's based on the movies, of course, of the Rebel Alliance being on Yavin. You have to have all of this, you know, stuff that's just easy on the go and that kind of stuff. Like they put a lot of thought into it, and I really like it. And I especially like the idea that some of it can be put on the wall. That in itself, like I had already spotted it, but to seeing it here on the wall is really nice. Like that little mailbox right there on the wall is really great in my opinion. So I like this one. Then they also talked about some decorations. Yavin themed equipment bundle come with a ton of new decorations, which is a lot of different lamps that looks like it's based on, you know, ships and stuff. You know, pipes and like it's basically just like details. So here are some of them where they have different colors, which is a really fun idea actually. That you can change the colors of them to, you know, to fit whatever it is you want for that room or that area or whatever. You know, you can make some fun light show. They even have the I think that, yeah, they have the RGB as well. So they like change color over time like your freaking PC. Like we're gonna have a PC on the, look at that. It looks like my fan on my PC. Great. RGB colors. Amazing. And all of these pipes and generators and all this that just is to express something for your stronghold. And it looks like they're also updating the hooks maybe. yeah, they're updating the ceiling hooks, so we get small hooks as well. So that's also pretty cool. And then they have, of course, talked about the Master of the Fight bundle. Mobile Market Edition is called, which is already something you could see in live game. It's already in the collection, so you could see some of it, of course, which will be the bundle that's be available in November 25th, so that is in 5 days, from that until January 13th. So you have some time to be able to purchase this, which will give 6 months sub, which also gives 600 Cartel coins a month, and then an immediate 5,500 Cartel coins, as well as these utilities, the access droid, the delivery droid, and a mini pet, which is basically a mail delivery, a GTN delivery, and a utility. I think that's pretty fly. But yeah, here is the mount as well, which has room for a pet, it has room for your favorite companion, and a flourish that actually makes this little droid pop out and fly next to it, which is also pretty cool. So I will probably get this bundle. I actually like these bundles, they're worth it to me. I know it's a big amount as you purchase it, because I think it's $100. So it's a huge amount immediately. But if you are planning on playing 6 months in advance, and you know, funny enough, I play every day, then it makes sense to me. It does, that I'm just paying 6 months in advance, and then I get all the extra stuff with it as well, along with the Cartel coins, you know, the mounts that you get on every character in your account. So it's on all servers as well. Yeah, I am not sponsored to say this, okay, because I buy them myself. I'm not given these bundles, I have to buy them myself. I am not sponsored to say this. I think they're worth it. For me, they are. And I think it's pretty cool. A lot of these mounts also start at 130 speed as well, 130% speed, so that's also very nice. And these are the preview of the dice that you will be getting with this bundle as well. Then, Life Day, Anniversary Reward, Sales, and Subscriber Login Reminder. Of course, if you have not already joined in on the login subscriber rewards, you should. You get free subscriber tokens where you can get 340 gear out of it. You can also buy some toys, some cool ship droid customizations, and some boosts and that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you haven't already done that, you definitely should participate now. But Life Day will begin on December 16th. I have already put it on my website as well, and will run until January 13th. Where you, of course, are gonna throw some snowballs, you're gonna hug some Wookiees, and you can earn this new reward. The Tinsel. Veteran Tinsel Taxi Mount. It's a gold mound, okay? It's a gold mound. Exactly, Life 3, you throw a snowball. Which, by the way, Bell Samber, I saw you in the Twitch chat talking about when we get to shave all the Wookiees. How dare you? I saw it. How dare you even put that seed of doubt into their minds? How dare you? I saw it. You can't hide from me. So, anniversary reward sales, of course. So, SWTOR is turning 14. Is becoming a teenager. And it will be running from December 16th until January 6th, alongside a 50% off collection unlock and inspired by item sales. So all of the tabs in the top of the Cartel market, you know, that's named after all the movies and so on, they will also be on sale. New Mech Havoc Squad droid mini pet. Ooh, we haven't actually got to see this one. Will also be available on the anniversary vendor, which means it's gonna be free. A double XP event will begin. Okay, Illeva.com.
A few moments later.
There's double XP starting on December 23rd. So everyone over the holidays, you can super speed level. Which by the way, we talked about it the other day of something that could level us up really fast. Can anyone remember the time where they gave us the 12 time XP boost? Can you remember that time? That is the thing they can add into this, of like something you can get if you've played on something, you know, played for a long time, or you do a certain achievement, you get like an XP boost token that says 12 times XP boost. That means you level really fast. If you didn't know that already. That you can then give one of your characters so they can level really fast. It's just an idea, you know, for people who just want to level really fast to get to 80. Of course, a subscriber login event reminder, because this is running out on December 9th. So if you haven't already done this, you know, if you are a subscriber and haven't logged in a lot, you know, you should do it. You get these tokens for free by logging in 4 times a week. And you can get a full set of 340 Rakata gear that you can then boost up to the highest if you want to. Get some experience boost, supply crates, droid customizations. That's the ones you see here. Inspired by, you know, Rogue One. They're really cool as well. So, PTS! Dantooine dynamic encounters on the PTS right now, which is not true. It's actually offline at the moment. They said there's gonna be a new iteration that's gonna be available at some point today, which I'm looking forward to, because they're gonna give us access to the stronghold. I also just want to see some of the changes they've done, like the balancing of it and so on, like bug fixes and that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be great. And then, as you all should, of course, join in on tomorrow. So tomorrow, Eric Moscow for a special PTS playtest Twitch stream session on November 21st. So that's tomorrow, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. CT. For those who are not very good at time conversion, I'm used to this one. 1 p.m. CT is, of course, 7 p.m. UK time. That's 8 p.m. Central Europe. For those who need that. You should, of course, join in so we can try it out, and you can, you know, friendly harassing Eric Moscow, okay? And you should join in while he's streaming as well. He's probably going to be streaming on the official SWTOR account on Twitch. So that is tomorrow. I'm definitely joining in as well. We have already offered him to take him into orbital core. So we'll see if he will take us up on that offer. So we'll see. Q4 producer letter. This is the most important thing, okay? Be sure to read Keith's December executive producer letter, as he indicates he will... indicates. Eric was so scared here. He will indicate the layout of the roadmap for all of 2026. We're getting a freaking roadmap! We haven't gotten that for like 10 years. And I hope that means he's gonna tell us about 8.0. I really hope that's what it means, 8.0. But game update 7.0 Pursuit of Ruin will be coming December 2025. They haven't given us a date, okay? They haven't given us a date. But we know it's going to be like mid-December somewhere. Keith promises a 2026 roadmap, and Eric and everyone else goes into panic mode. Exactly. You could just see how worried he was. I actually have pictures of it. This is the moment where it's like, have I said too much? And then it goes back to, okay, we're good, we're good. You didn't say too much, but did I say too much? Showing off these biomes that they're not even showing off this post. Can we just mention that these are not in this post? So there is the snow diorama, cave diorama, and wisteria biome diorama. So this is of course the cave one. Then we have wisteria, and then we have, of course, snow. These are full-on decorations of, like, ship-sized decorations. And they were pointing out there's a player sitting inside the decorations. You can see it for scale. The other one is sitting right there. On this one, I'm actually not sure where they are. And then, of course, a screenshot of the new key art. I got this one at the end as well, so...
I'm not here to justify what happened. Shay needs to answer for what she's done. We're here to help put an end to all of this, however we can.
I heard you were going hunting for a hidden chain trader.
Ras is ready to assist you in the field. Let's get some answers.
I'm so pleased you could join me.
Darth Nul's laboratory. Let's see if Malgus left anything behind.
He still seeks to upend everything. Do not underestimate him.
Dun dun dun! we got the view of the key art. Which has been really a big apparently talking point. Okay, I have already heard about post on Reddit. Even someone was replying to my post last night on Twitter asking Grok whether this was AI art. Okay, which is, in my opinion, a ridiculous question. Because art is art, and depending on who the artist is, that will make their interpretation of certain characters look different. I know some people have talked about how Lana looks different, Arn's forehead is apparently larger, some changes to his armor and so on. It's like, again, it's art. Art is in this, you know, it's in the eye of the beholder and that kind of stuff. But I think the worst one was actually the one that was happening on Twitter on my post. Okay, someone asking, is this AI? Grok immediately said, no, it does not look like it at all. Then they pointed out, oh, but look at that. Henry only has 3 fingers. And then it's like, oh, it could be a fuse, but in general, this studio does not have any history of using AI for their production. Can I just point out, okay, to anyone who comes up with that stupid reason, okay, she only has 3 fingers. How about you get some eyes in your head and see 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers? Wow. Oh, I diffused that immediately for you. She has trigger discipline, which is very popular right now to depict. That's why you could only see 3 fingers. And the colors, like, man, it just made me so angry. So I am vicious today, okay? I am very vicious. I think it's ridiculous things that people are arguing about. And that they all want to scream and yell about this. This is not AI art. Not even close. It's just a different artist probably with a different interpretation. Go suck a lemon. Yeah, I said it. Suck a whole lemon tree. It's just a different artist. And different artists will have different ways of portraying something. You know, we all, like, how Glor would draw this would also look different. Because everyone has different styles. Just stop, man. Ugh.